Today is Shemini Atzeret, if I'm saying it correctly. It's a high holy day, and I'm supposed to be praising God according to my daughter, who told me what we're supposed to be doing today. Well, I've had a hard time doing that. I got a phone call from Rod Parsley Ministries, and the nice lady on the phone asked me if I needed prayer. And I told her, yeah, I would like prayer. And she said to me what was my prayer request. And I told her basically she didn't have enough pen and paper to write it down, my request. But I gave her my most urgent one, and she prayed for me and got on off the phone. And it makes my mind go back to speaking to a total stranger, elderly lady, and she said to me, we were talking about kids. I don't remember what, years back. This was when my kids were in car seats. She said to me, once they grow up, they're off your mind and on your heart. And yeah, now that I'm older, she's right. Well, today I'm going to do the best I can to ask anyone that could be part of my solution and not the problem to help me. My oldest two sons moved out way back this summer in June, and I'm happy, but it's a bittersweet moment. The oldest I've had contact with is in another state, but my youngest, Tobijah, I haven't heard from since the day he left. I heard he left in a van, total stranger. I don't know who this person is. I've asked the apartment complex for a video of this van and whatever leaving or being packed up with most of Tobijah's stuff, but he didn't take it all. I still have some here, and he's still on my lease. Mother's intuition, I guess. With this one, I call him my energy bomb. And when I got those little, I guess you call it mother's intuition, something was wrong. And that was always when he was little. Now, after the car accident, my child wasn't the same. It was different. He slept like he was in a coma, and it was of some concern to me. It's just, I wish I knew where he was and could hear from him and find out for myself where he is. But I'll just let you in on a little bit of my experience. I called and tried to have what I found out was an ATF done, which is an attempt to locate, I think they call it, the person, by the Bangor Police Department, because one day I was walking home because I don't have a vehicle yet, and a lady asked me if I needed a ride home. I told her yes, and come to find out she was a neighbor that was closer than what I thought. She shared with me that she was looking for her son, and he was schizophrenic, I think she said. I'm not sure. I probably wouldn't get the story correct. So I opened up and shared with her that I was looking for mine as well. But she told me she saw him in Bangor and that she had given him a ride here one particular time when it was snowing. I've never met the lady prior to this, and she said he said he was staying with his sister and that all of his stuff was right there where he was. I think she had looked at local shelters or whatnot. But what I was told was that Tobijah left and moved to Bangor to attend EMCC, um, where his brother, I believe, attended Nathaniel prior years back. Um, I don't know. I'm just trying to find my kid. His sisters are here with me, my twin daughters. We live in Presque Isle, Maine, not in Bangor, Maine. So that was incorrect information. I don't know. I wasn't there in the van with her. Otherwise, I would have spoke to my son. Um, but I'm just going to let you in on some of what I went through and did. This is my phone call to Bangor or Presque Isle Police Department.
We live in Presque Isle. Okay. Has he been reported missing in Presque Isle? I haven't reported him missing in Presque Isle because he's not in Presque Isle. Last I heard, he was in Bangor trying to get into EMCC, which is the college there. Natasha, Natasha, Nakona. N as in Nancy, A as in apple, C as in cat, O as in octopus, N as in Nancy, A as in apple. Say that one more time. This one, if you can see it, 470 788 9512. Or my daughter's cell is fine. And her name is Kyrian Pace. But it's 207 768 1768. Is there an issue where if you attempt to locate someone, is there any way that we can actually speak to them in person? Or is that not, is that a thing? Or if you locate them, I can actually get a call with them talking, hear them talking and see them on the phone. Is there any way that's possible? Attempt to locate, and there was some bizarre behavior. I never got a call back to my phone. I got strange calls here to my daughters, and just a weird message. They don't need any help, or something to that effect, which makes no sense. When all I asked for was for him to say it, talk to him, hear his voice, which is not a problem for me if he says, okay, Mom, I'm fine, nothing's going on. But the behavior with the answering to my questions or anything I ask, it's just strange. cameras or whatever. I mean, I hear him say, okay, so none of that will be happening. Okay, and if they don't call me back, is there someone I can speak with that would actually call me back? Talk to me. Yes. Okay. Yes. Which is called a what? ATL? Is that what they call it? Attempt to locate. That's it. Ma'am, I never gave you my son's name. You can see the report. Can you see my name? Can you see my number? I mean, you said the report. What? How long ago? 1 month? Okay. Does it have a case number? Can I have that, please? And the officer that will be attempting to locate this time or last time? Okay. What is the one that's assigned to the case number 24-06679? Could you spell that? You said September. September, the what was it again? Okay, is there a case number assigned to today? Okay. Will I have that before I end this phone call? Okay. And no, ma'am. Other than tell me your name again, that would be it. I didn't need your number, I needed your name. So all you're giving me is your number, not your name. Officer 1783. Ma'am, do you have children? If you would answer my questions, that would be wonderful. Oh my God. No, ma'am. Because I don't even know your name. All I know is your officer 1783. Ma'am? And no, because you won't give me your name. I don't even know who I talked with. Okay, and how soon? How soon will I hear from another officer? Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
As you could see, that was one of the conversations I had with the police department, and that was Bangor, trying to locate my son. Um, it has been hard to sleep, but that's one. Okay.
Hi, I have a question. I've been trying to locate my son since the last week of June this year. I need to know, who do I speak with? Last I heard, I believe he was in Bangor, but I'm told I'm supposed to make an ATL from Presque Isle because I live in Presque Isle.
Okay. What's your son's name?
Tobijah Pace.
How do you spell that? The first name?
T as in top, O as in octopus, B as in boy, I as in igloo, J as in Jack, A as in apple, H as in hot, Tobijah. Like Elijah with Toby in the front of it.
Okay. What was his last name?
Pace, like paste pecane sauce, Pace.
Okay. And was he living here in Presque Isle?
Yes, he is still on my lease.
Okay. What is your name, ma'am?
Natasha Nakona, I'm his biological mother.
And how do you spell your last name?
N as in Nancy, A as in apple, C as in cat, O as in octopus, N as in Nancy, A as in apple.
Okay. And you said it's been since the end of June since you heard from him?
Yes, June 27th, he moved out with some person I do not know driving a van. I've tried to get video of it from housing because that's where I live at 72B Carmichael. I have not had any response back from that or seen any video. They have not met that request at this moment. And today is October 23rd, and it's starting to bother me because I have not heard his voice since June.
Right. You believe he's in the Bangor area, though?
Yes.
Okay. Let me put you on hold for just a second, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for holding. We look forward to talking with you soon. Please hold the line and we'll be right back with you.
Thank you for holding. We look forward to talking with you soon. Please hold the line, and we'll be right back with you.
Thank you for holding. We look forward to talking with you soon. Please hold the line and we'll be right back with you.
Hi, Natasha.
Yes, sir.
Hi, this is Natasha.
Okay. I have not seen my second son, Tobijah, since, let's see, June 27th, I believe. He moved out to start school at EMCC, and that's the last I've heard of him. He packed up his things, some of them, not all of them, some of them are still here. in a van with a stranger I do not know. I don't know who this person was. They have video cameras that they put up here because I live at 72B Carmichael Street in housing. And I've requested to view the video. I have not seen any camera footage of that. I have not been granted that. I called September 5th because that's a long time to not have heard anything from my second son. Um, I got an officer I talked with. I called the school to see if he had been registered or in the school, what was going on. I voiced my concerns. I was told by the gentleman at the school, EMCC, that he would pass that information over to his superiors so that they could give the message to Tobijah. Not that he was or wasn't there, because I still don't know. I also called the Bangor Police Department, and they told me it's called an ATL, attempt to locate. Now, this was September the 5th. It's now October the 22nd. I have not heard him speak or say, Mom, I'm fine. Nothing's going on. I know you're trying to locate me. I'm fine. Because he doesn't have a cell phone. My oldest son has devices that he can use to contact, and we contact. But I haven't heard anything from the second one. If I called Presque Isle, I don't think I put in for a ATL in Presque Isle. I know I did in Bangor because EMCC is located in Bangor. Say that one more time. I don't. Yes, I did. And I spoke with her. She would only give me her officer number, which is 1783, not her name, which was very weird behavior. Um, so none of this is making sense to me. I mean, it's a simple, I'm trying to attempt to locate my adult son and find out, is everything okay? Because this is a long period of time to not hear from someone. Okay. Tobijah, love, pace. Do you need me to spell any of that? T as in top, O as in octopus, B as in boy, I as in igloo, J as in jack, A as in apple, H as in hot. Love, Love, and paste like paste picante sauce. P, A as in apple, C as in cat, E as in elephant. April the 2nd.
No. His first name,
T as in top. Tobijah, like Elijah with Tobi in the front of it.
Okay, Tobi.
Jah. Yes.
AAH. And what was his date of birth?
J as in Jack, AH. Tobijah. Okay. April the 2nd, 1997.
1997?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let me put you on hold for 1 second, okay?
All right.
Thank you for holding. We look forward to talking with you soon. Please hold the line and we'll be right back with you.
Thank you for holding. We look forward to talking with you soon. Please hold the line, and we'll be right back with you.
Hello?
That's Natasha.
Yes, sir.
Hi, this is Sergeant Brock from the Bangor Police Department. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good to see that you called in looking to speak with an officer.
Yes, I did. And I'm also on the phone with another one if I could get my phone to act right, because I couldn't tell him I was on hold with you.
Hi, Natasha. Another officer?
Here in Presque Isle, because you're in Bangor, correct?
That's correct. Hi, Natasha.
Yes.
Hi, so you spoke with Corporal Fuller back in September, correct?
Okay, wait a minute. Which police officer am I talking to? Because Bangor just called, and I accepted the call, but I don't know if both of y'all are on the phone call at the same time. So, are you Presque Isle or are you Bangor?
This is Presque Isle.
Okay, so,
You spoke with Corporal Fuller on September 7th.
okay.
In the CAD notes that we have, it says that...
Okay, hold on 1 second. You're Presque Isle. Bangor, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, thank you, God. It didn't hang up. I'm apple dumb. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so both of you are stuck on the same phone call. I apologize. I cannot push a button or it might hang up. So, okay, do Presque Isle want me to finish first and then I speak with Bangor?
Okay, so Natasha, it sounds like either Bangor or Orno made contact with him on the 13th of September.
Okay, Orono. Orono is not Bangor. So what do you mean, Orono?
This is just what I'm reading from the CAD notes. I'm not entirely sure, but in the CAD notes it does say that someone made contact with him and he is fine, and he is okay.
Okay. Oh, this is making no
And
sense.
it sounds like Corporal Fuller also called you and advised you of this back on the 13th.
No one told me he was in Orono, or I wouldn't be calling you and I would have it in my notes. I didn't speak with anyone saying that they found him in Orono.
Yeah, I'm going by what Corporal Fuller put in his notes. It says I attempted to make contact and advise her of my findings, and okay, so he wasn't able to. But he is downstate, he is fine, and there is no cause for alarm.
And what day was this? Corporal who?
Fuller, Fuller.
He attempted to contact me, you said, but he didn't, or he did? Because I haven't heard anything of Orono.
He might have left you a voicemail, but it does say he attempted to make contact.
Oh my God, sir, I have no voicemail on my phone, and neither do both of my daughters who live here with me.
No, he is fine, so there is no cause for alarm. It does sound like an officer, either Bangor or Orno, but he was made contact with in the Bangor area, and there is no cause for alarm.
Okay, is it Bangor or Orono? Because you just said Orono.
It's both. Orno PD was contacted along with Bangor PD. It doesn't say which one made contact with him, but he was made contact with in the Bangor area. So everything's probably clear.
Okay, all right. You have a good night, Presque Isle.
Natasha.
Yes, sir.
Alright, this is Sergeant Brock from Bangor PD. So, you are looking for your son.
Mm-hmm.
He actually presented himself inside of the Bangor Police Department and informed us that he is okay. And we laid eyes on him visually and everything like that, and that was back September 13th.
Okay.
So because he is over the age of 18 and an adult, we can't force him to make
No,
contact with anyone.
I don't want to force. That is not my idea at all. All I needed to do was hear his voice and he say, Mom, I'm okay. You don't have to try and contact me. That was all I needed to hear from his voice. But no one has any camera footage or anything of him walking in and saying, hi, I'm fine. I know my mom is looking for me and that she's worried. Nothing. Just that simple. but you guys aren't able to do that. So I understand that. And you said September the 13th, he came into the police department?
Correct. He came in at 11:30 in the afternoon and spoke with Officer Beswick. And Officer Beswick spoke with him, relayed your concern, but unfortunately, beyond that, we can't force.
No, no. I don't want force. That's not my request at all. I'm not trying to force anything. I'm just trying to contact him and see that he's okay verbally and visually, and then I'm fine. And you said this was September the 13th. All right. It's now October 22nd, but okay.
Okay, but is there like a new concern, or you just still haven't heard from him?
I still haven't heard from him. And then, as you could hear, Orono or Bangor, I don't have the slightest idea which one. So,
I'm telling you, Bangor, we made contact with them.
okay. So there was.
He came into our police department and spoke with one of our officers.
Okay. So there's no Orono PD from your end.
Hannukah may have reached out to Orono to try and get their assistance in locating him. And that may have been what he was referencing. But I can tell you, reading a report by one of our officers, that he came in on that date and time and spoke with our officer in person.
Okay. And no cause for alarm or concern because he came in himself and spoke with. Okay. You have a good night.
We should be all set up here in Preston Isle.
Okay.
Based off what Bangor said, making contact with them. We're not going to put out a very tough to look at,
Okay.
especially where he's 18 and he has that right.
He's over 18. He's in his 20s. I'm just trying to contact. But you have a good night.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bangor.
To do, I think what they told me it's called is an ATL.
As you can see, those were the 2 phone calls I had on the morning of the 22nd of this month. I'm at the point of God give me a miracle because something's not right. I've been getting strange phone calls where I answer and no one says anything on the line. I can't hear anything and then they hang up. Different area codes, you name it. I've been through quite a bit of hell in my life, but I did the best I could as a parent to try to keep my children from harm. Living in housing, it has not been easy. I've gone from peeping toms to you name it, and I have tried. But they're adults. I'm not God, and that's who I've been trying to look to and trust in him to keep my son safe. I'm sorry. I have no trust in people, human beings, period, because I have been lied to my entire life. I didn't know that my mother was murdered and I was taken from her as a newborn straight from the hospital until I got here, did DNA tests, and found out the woman my kids had been calling grandma and I've been calling mom for years was not my mother. Went out to eat with who I call Paw at a restaurant, went through hell with crazy waitresses staring and talking out loud in Shreveport at the Crackle Barrel. I have gone through a lot of stuff and found out he was not my Paw, as I used to call him. So I'm sorry. It's just been strange things happening since I've moved here. I've gone to the store and gotten chicken and walking home. These are 10-pound bags of chicken, and I had more than three. And I stopped on Carmichael to take a break and look across the street. Car pulls up, light blue car, Ford Escort. I know the lady's face. I know it was Melissa Hunt. I went to high school with in Germany, where I graduated from high school. Didn't say a word. She mouthed something along the lines like the devil is a liar type of thing, like she wasn't going to do something. I don't know. But just sat there in the car across the street from me, and I'm standing there struggling with bags of meat. I've gone to that same store to grocery shop, and I know I saw a lady that looked just like a kid I knew in grade school, Rosa. She's Hispanic. So why am I seeing all these people from my past, and then all of a sudden my son goes to school? I can't find him. Just weird. The family that's not my family, that I've been lied to for years by, I saw Carolyn McCullen, probably Ortiz by now, is what I saw the last time I saw a picture of her on Facebook, driving a Dead Rivers truck, pulls out right in front of me as I'm struggling again, walking home with groceries on Rice Street, in a diesel truck. Okay, these aren't just, there's no such thing as coincidence. I also saw Katrina, her relative, not my sister. Wright was her last name the last time I knew her, or Jones, or whichever one her mother Elizabeth has now. I don't care. Saw her driving down Main Street. I'm coming down Rice, walking to work at Acme Monaco. Just these strange, weird coincidences. My apartment has been broken into. Things have been stolen out of. The internet reset. My cable was hacked. I had the tech coming out so much. Me and my kids just got tired, and I just cut the cable off. I gave up. I don't know. But all that crap. I'm walking to work again another morning, and some weird looking woman with weird hair, probably worse looking than what mine looks right now, because I'm struggling with my hair to, it's just, she blew at me and flipped me off in a Buick SUV. It looked kind of like Elizabeth. I don't know. Elizabeth is not my mom. Plain and simple. DNA proven. I give up. It's at the point where I'm so irritated. I've had mail stolen out of the mail. Packages come that have been tampered with, vitamins, you name it. I know Amazon is probably utterly tired, past beyond tired. So am I. With having to either return, it disappears, it's been opened up, it's been damaged, like someone just has an agenda to, I don't know. I'm just me. I'm not famous. I don't know what the deal is. I'm looking for my son, and I'm tired of the la-la. So I'm asking anybody out there in the world, not just the United States, if you can help me find my son, that would be great. And if in healthy condition and not harmed in any way, that would be great. But I'm sorry. Years passed. I have these mother's intuition, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, it's dead on every time. So I don't think I'm going to try to contact my ex-husband of my 4 kids. My 4 kids' father. Again, I'm tired of trying. I give up as far as that's concerned. Just, I need help. And if the miracle happens before my birthday next week, that'd be great. But reality is there's no such thing as coincidence. And as you can hear from my phone call recordings, I'm not getting help from where I need. I guess they've done the best they could. But I still haven't heard from my kid.